everybody. I am doing a project that I've been wanting to do for a long time now. I'm just going to go ahead and do it. I've got, I ordered some paint sticks. Actually ordered a box of 100, super cheap, but I kept having to go to the store to buy paint sticks, and I was like, this is ridiculous. I'm gonna buy a bunch. So what I did is I took the paint sticks and I measured this guy all the way across, and I just put them all together, and I wrote a line down the side, and I cut them all to about the same length. I wasn't worried if they were the same length or not. But what we're gonna do is we are going to put them together kind of unevenly like this and make a sign that's going to look kind of like that. So we're gonna off center it a little, make it fun and a little bit different. And we're gonna put one of these lines on each one of these. So we're going to use guava, daffodil, ocean mist, and eucalyptus in our colors, and it's going to be adorable. I hope, right? I just know it. Okay, so what we did, we got 10 sticks because there's 10 rows. I hope I counted that right. Gosh, I should have double checked. There is. Okay, so now we're gonna take this and just get the edges that I cut, just so there's no rough lines. This is a 220 sanding block that I use often. Got that from Amazon. I can put the link in for that as well. I love them because they're super easy. It's way better than sanding paper because you have something to hold on to. That one was a little rough. So the first thing that I'm gonna do is I'm going to stain the wood, and then we're going to paint, and then we're going to sand. I saw a project, it was a much bigger project, and it was like on Wayfair or something online, and I was like, that's adorable. I could totally do that with something smaller and make it look totally cute. So we're going to try it. It's one of those things I saved a long time ago and I've been dying to try. And today is a nice rainy day. You can probably hear Ninjago in the background. My children love Ninjago. And they're currently grounded from their phones. So it's been non-stop Ninjago. Boys got in a fight at their friend's house 10 minutes after I dropped them off. So they got grounded for 3 days from electronics. It's actually been wonderful. I should ground them more often. Clean up this mess. I will say that I do have to answer a lot more questions. They are much more talkative now. Okay, so let's just go like that and get some excess off. All right, so we're gonna take this. I keep using this. Let's grab some gloves. I'm almost out of gloves. Let's order some more. Okay, so we are going to stain this with cherry just because we had it here from yesterday's project. Grab that. This. And a rag. And we're just gonna stain these to make it look more like actual wood And then we're going to let these dry and then do the painting. So we're actually going to paint the whole board and then sand it down to make it look a little more rustic. So this is really just going to be what you see in the background once we take off some of the paint. I love paint sticks. They're kind of my new obsession. I've been using them in a lot of stuff. They're just so easy to use and they're so cheap that, I mean, you can make so many cute little projects out of them. I forget how much I think it was like $10 for 100. It's much better than going to the store every other day to buy them. Probably like, man, this girl, she paints a lot. She needs to store a lot of paint. Such a dork. I got too much on there. So we're gonna do all 10. We are going to let them dry. Let that soak up real good. And that's a good thing about these two. They soak up paint, or they soak up this stain really, really well. So whatever look you're going for, you will get it on these paint sticks. Last one. Make sure we got all the ends. We are good to go. All right, so we're just gonna let that dry, and then we're gonna come back and we're going to put these, actually we'll probably paint them first and then we'll put them all together how we want it. I think we're just gonna go zigzag back and forth and make it very uneven. Maybe like that. I don't know, but we'll let it dry and we'll come back and I'll show you what we're gonna do with it. Okay, so now our little paint pieces are dry and they look totally cute. So we're gonna go ahead and open up all of our paste. Set the lids aside. And then we have to decide how we're gonna go with the colors. So I think we'll do this, 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 this. I think that's the order we will go in. So now we're just going to paint the sticks. And this really should be watered down a little bit. But I want it to be messy. So I really want to see the wood behind it. So then we got yellow, green, pink, blue. Take this, spray my brush. So I am fostering cats. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think you can hear them upstairs meowing. I had a mama cat who had kittens. So our house is full of meowing. Lots of meowing. They're so cute though. Have you ever fostered kittens? I had no idea what I was getting myself into, but I certainly do now. It is a lot of work, let me tell you. Okay, now we'll do yellow. Let's go ahead and squirt our brush. Some of that. This is probably my favorite color that we have, daffodil. And it's funny because I'm really not a yellow person. Well, let me just throw that. Definitely not a yellow person, but this is such a pretty pastel that I love it. It's like a happy color. Ninjago's cracking me up. So, do you have kids? And if you do, what are the shows that they're stuck on? I'm actually glad my boys are stuck on Ninjago because I have to say, I actually like Ninjago. But I'm a dork like that. Alright. Now we've got green. And my boys are, my youngest, are 7 and 8. I have 5 children. I have a 18-year-old son, Christian. I have a 20-year-old daughter, Samantha. And a 22-year-old Cameron, who is getting ready to get married in September. Gosh, I love these colors together. They look so pretty together. And now guava. This is gonna take a little longer because I didn't have another big brush. I need to invest in some good paint brushes. I think I will do that with my next Amazon order. I'm really happy with the way the colors are coming out together. And the wood behind it just makes it look really weathered. And imperfect, like me, right? All right. That's good. Fix this one. All right, put these in water. Love it. That's a sign of a good day, isn't it? Okay, so let's get all of our lids back on. This paste is truly the best. I love our paste. Kind of partial. All right, let's try this bad boy. This shouldn't take long at all. All right, so let me turn my heat gun on. I was going to use some, I was gonna sand it some more, but I actually don't think I will. I really wanted this to be off center, like not even at all. That's not working, is it? Okay, so let's turn these over. Figure out where we're gonna place them. I think I'm just gonna let it be, like, not play with it. I want it to be random. And then we're gonna take this and glue this down the middle to hold our project. And then we can put something here to hang it as well. I can put a little hole in there if I want. This probably needs a second to work or to heat up. So here's the deal. I don't want black and I don't want gray. I want a little bit of a darker gray. So I'm gonna go ahead and make my own color for this. So let's get a little creative. Let's take a lot more gray. And this is probably way too much paste because it doesn't take a lot. And then let's add a dab of black. And see if we can get the color we want. I think that is perfect. So you can see it's just a little bit darker than the gray that I had. That'll be great. Okay, so let's set this aside. This guy aside. See if our glue gun's ready. Smash those together and push this down. And there's our pretty little sign. And I should have done that last. So, doesn't want to work. All right. We're gonna do that last because it's gonna be easier to chalk. So, just kidding. Let's flip all these over and get started. And now that I'm looking at it, maybe I do want black. And we could probably just rough it up a little. I want to make sure you can see it. What should we do? Thinking. I don't know. All right. Let's go. This is going to be fun getting them all in the middle because they're all different sizes too. Definitely not going to be perfect. Let's get these out of the way. Can't decide. I think we're just gonna, oh crap. Black. Okay, not changing my mind. Just gonna do black. Okay, before I get started, I'm going to see how that's bleeding. This wood is so porous that what I need to do is clear coat spray these. So we're gonna stop. I'm gonna redo this one in blue, and then we're gonna start over with a clear coat spray, and I'm gonna show you the difference. See that bleeding in the wood? We don't want that. So I'm gonna go ahead and clear coat spray all of these, and we'll come back and get started again. And while I have this piece, I'll go ahead and test this color as well, so that, let's see, I can see what color I like better. think we'll stick with the black. So we definitely want it to show up well. I don't know. Maybe we will do that. Okay, I'm gonna save this and we're gonna do that color. I think it'll match better. Okay, be right back. All right, we have fixed our little piece and we tried that. I went in clear coat matte spray. I was gonna get that can to show you. Hold on one second and I will get that. But then we're gonna put our design on here. I think it's still outside. So I'll show you in a second or put it in the comments of the video. Okay, so we are going to go ahead and get started doing our little project. And I'm just gonna put it out there. This is not going to be perfect. This is going to be very much less than perfect because they're all different sizes and it's gonna be really hard for me to get them all centered and where they're supposed to be on the thing. But you know what? It's gonna be all mismatchy and perfect anyway. Oh, look at that. It is peeling off the paint, which actually isn't that bad. Okay, let's move these aside so we can destroy one at a time. Huh. Okay, we're gonna put it in the middle. This might be a little harder than I thought. That's okay. I'm up for the challenge. So we know it's gonna pull up some. We're gonna have to do some fixing. And I suppose, I'm guessing it's because I didn't let it dry good enough. So word to the wise, let it dry. Let it dry, let it dry. I will stop singing, I'm a terrible singer. I actually like to annoy my family with my singing. Because I'm nice like that. This is gonna look really cute when we're done. Mistakes, no biggie, we can fix it all. So I'm not too worried about any of the misprints or peeling or whatever. Got to get these out of the way. Let's just ruin one at a time, right? Just kidding. It's not bad. So I did go ahead and go with the darker gray black that we mixed in the beginning. And I'm glad I did. Okay, that one we have to fix right now. So I got the paint on the top. Just a little wet wipe. Actually, we could fix that in the end because I forgot we clear coated it. so we can erase any of it. No big deal. That's another good thing about clear coating your projects is you can fix anything. Even your wood projects and stuff like that, no big deal. Man, these smaller ones are harder. Right in the middle too. Super. Let me get a smaller little thing. Is not what it's for, but you know what? It's small and it'll help me stay off the other design. This is actually for erasing mistakes, and it works really well to do that. I really like it. We are making a good old mess today, which means we're having fun. Okay. But that took all the yellow. That's okay. I wanted it to look vintage, and by golly, it will. Let's take some of this yellow paint that got on there off of my stencil. So the whole issue was it didn't dry long enough. So that's why it's giving me a hard time. So with the layers, I would let it dry overnight if you're doing this project, because it's got 3 different layers of stuff. It's got the stain, and then you've got the chalk paste, and then we've got the paint, the clear coat paint. So with all those, there's just too many layers that aren't dry. So save yourself some trouble and let them dry. Milk to my cookie. Cheese. I gotta get these out of the way, hold on. All right, 3 more. I'm very happy with the way that this turned out. I've had it in my head for so long that I'm glad I finally did it. Sorry if you can hear my washer in the back. We're doing laundry today. It's a rainy day, so we're just getting some cleaning done. Macaroni. Get that off that one. Didn't put that one down good enough. Actually, watch this. I'm gonna wipe the whole daggone thing off. The beauty of the clear coat. So I'm gonna wipe it all off. Okay, I'm gonna have to dry that. We've got fuzz from the cloth on it. I'm gonna get my a new one out. 1 second. I actually have another one, and I'm gonna get it out just for the mere fact that I don't want to go wash that transfer. So we're just gonna use the bottom of this one. I don't want to wash that transfer yet, so we shall start with this one. Should be getting easier, but it's not. Okay, my macaroni. Now we do Beat of My Heart. Could have made the heart red. That'd have been cute too. Ooh. We are peeling it all up, and that's okay. Okay. Now I gotta give those transfers some tender love and care. Let's get this. Fix that top part. So hopefully you can see by how many mistakes I make that anybody can do this for real. Okay. So you're gonna have to see my head in here. Sorry about that. But we're gonna go ahead and use this little bitty brush to fix some of this. And we really don't want it to be too perfect. The whole idea is that it looks weathered. So like I'm okay with a lot of these mistakes. I just want to fix the ones that like you might not be able to read. So this paintbrush is actually one of my favorites. It's so good at fixing the little mistakes, and you can see that the tip is like nothing. There's like nothing there, literally. What does that say? I don't even know what that says. I'm trying to fix it. Blue. That does not look like an L, does it? Okay. Blue. The blue in my sky. Fix that. That one looks good. That one looks good. Let's fix fix a little bit on this one. Sorry, I can't talk and paint apparently. Donut. Let's fix a little bit on this coffee. Whoops. I can show you how this really works. Coffee to my donut. Okay, that's good. We're gonna leave it. Oh, wait, one more. Let's do. Coffee to my donut. I just want to make sure that you can actually read it. Okay, that actually looks adorable. Now. Okay, now we're gonna let this dry and we're gonna turn it over and we'll glue the paint stick along the back of it, like I showed you earlier in the video, and it'll be done because it's already weathered and it looks perfect. So now I'm gonna go wash my transfers and you guys will see the finished product.